Macrex is the top worldwide choice for indexing professionals. It provides a comprehensive platform for creating indexes. Its features include extensive time-saving options throughout and absolute control over the final index.
Hello, this is Mi Stauber, and I'm here to help you with Mastering Macrex. In this video, I'm going to review ways to access an existing entry. You might need to get to an existing entry somewhere in your index so that you can look at the entry, add to it, or duplicate parts of it to make a new entry. These techniques will help you to never type anything twice, to keep wordings consistent so that information is not scattered. The first technique for getting to an entry is a simple search. Let's say that I need to add a new subheading to neoliberal economic governance. In Inspect Edit mode with the Ready prompt, I type the first few letters, N-E-O. I don't have to type the whole heading. And I press Enter, and now the neoliberal entry is on the screen where I can access it and see what else I indexed there. The second technique for getting to an entry is group mode. A simple search gives you the first heading beginning with the string you typed. Group mode brings to the screen all of the places in the index where the string appears. So, still in Inspect Edit mode, I'm going to type Control-H. Control-H is a toggle which takes me both into and out of group mode. So now we're in group mode. Notice that the prompt has changed from ready to group. I type my few letters, N-E-O, and I press Control Home. And now I can see all of the places where neoliberal economic governance appears. I may have to press page down to see the whole group if it's bigger than one screen. Group mode is extremely powerful and has a lot of applications. Here's one of them. It can help with wording consistency. Let's say I came upon a passage about the integration of immigrants into society. I can't remember what I called this before, but I'm sure it has the word integration or something like that in it. So I group on I-N-T-E-G-R. Again, I don't have to type the whole word. Notice that I'm still in group mode, so I can just type the new string. And again, I press Control Home and discover that I called it Immigrant Integration Models. There will be more about using group mode for editing in a later video. Another way to access an existing entry is the scrollback file, or SBF. This is a list of the entries you've created in the index in reverse order. So here we are in the index. We're going to use our toggle Control-H to get out of group mode. The SBF is accessed from Add mode. So let's get into Add mode with Control-B. Now I can press either Control-Shift-Y or F12 to bring up the SBF. There it is. The latest entries that I made are at the bottom, and the earlier ones are up above. Let's say that I want to edit this person named Anna Avendan at the top. I can move the highlight up and down with the arrow keys and look, I can go higher than that. So I can go all the way back to the beginning of my indexing process. So here I am on the entry I want. If I press Enter, that brings that entry down to the add line. Pressing Enter again puts me in the index at that entry. Notice that when I make a new entry, it goes into the index in the alphabetical order where it belongs. This is because I have an option selected called Track Added Entries. It's the default option so that you don't have to choose it in order to have it work. But you can deselect it if you want to. I never work without it because I like to see the index growing in context as I work. Okay, so let's say you have the entry you want to work with at the top of the screen. If you want to change this entry, you want your cursor to be in it. There are two ways of doing that. The first way is to type a line number. So let's go back to the index. Let's say that I want to index Bamber Greg. So I can type 30, that's the line number there on the left. And now you can see that the entry is highlighted. That means that my cursor is in the entry, ready to edit it. I can also use the escape key. The escape key highlights the logical previous entry, which, as you remember, is either the top or the second to top line. In this case, it's the second to top line because we just made that entry. Now, once I've highlighted, so I press escape and I get the line number highlighted. Now I can move that highlight up and down until I find the entry that I want, press enter, and again, there I am ready to edit. So you are ready to edit an entry, and I will be talking about that in the next video. I'll see you then.